Jamal Roberts, a name that has suddenly captured the hearts of millions. In 2025, this soulful singer from Mississippi has risen to national fame by winning the 23rd season of American Idol. But beyond the applause, the spotlight, and the big stage, who is Jamal Roberts? What does his life really look like when the cameras turn off? This is the real lifestyle of Jamal Roberts in 2025. From his house and car choices to his wife, 3 daughters, and growing net worth. Jamal Roberts was born on November 6, 1997, in Meridian, Mississippi. Raised in a deeply spiritual and musically inclined family, Jamal's love for singing began as early as age 2. He would sing classic Motown songs in his church, impressing his family and congregation with his natural vocal talent. His grandfather was a bishop, and his musical upbringing was closely tied to gospel music, soul, and R&B. Before stepping onto the national stage, Jamal lived a life of service and simplicity. He worked as a physical education teacher at Crestwood Elementary School in his hometown. His days were filled with gym classes, playground duty, and mentoring young students. But his love for music never left him. He sang in church, at local events, and posted performances on social media. Then came 2025. Jamal auditioned for American Idol with a performance of Rick James's Mary Jane. Judges were blown away by his control, tone, and soul. Lionel Richie called him a natural-born star. Week after week, Jamal delivered emotional, technically sound, and unforgettable performances that made him a favorite among fans and critics alike. By the time he reached the top 8, Jamal had another moment that changed his life. His 3rd daughter, Gianna Grace, was born. Just days before a critical performance, Jamal became a father again. Rather than stepping back, he channeled that powerful emotion into his music. That week, he performed like a man transformed, and it paid off. He went on to win the 2025 season of American Idol, becoming a symbol of hope everyday people with big dreams. But behind the music is a family man with deep roots. Jamal is married to his longtime partner. While she keeps a low public profile, she has been an unwavering support in his life. They met years ago, fell in love, and built a family long before the fame. Throughout Jamal's rise on Idol, she was there, caring for their kids, cheering him on, and keeping their home life grounded. Together, they have 3 daughters. Their eldest, Harmony, was born in 2019. Jamal has often said that her birth was the beginning of his motivation to take music more seriously. Harmony is playful, curious, and already showing an interest in music. Their 2nd daughter, Lyric, was born in 2021. She's bubbly and full of energy, often joining her dad in impromptu singing sessions at home. And then there's Gianna Grace, the newest addition to the Roberts family. Born in April 2025, Gianna entered the world just as her father was capturing the nation's attention. Her arrival brought new depth to Jamal's performances and reinforced his drive to create a better future for his family. So, where does Jamal live? He still resides in Meridian, Mississippi. Despite his rising fame, Jamal hasn't relocated to Hollywood or New York. He values his roots, his community, and the peaceful lifestyle that comes with small-town living. His home is modest but comfortable. It's a family-centered space filled with love, laughter, and of course, music. The Roberts home features a cozy living room with instruments tucked into the corners, children's toys scattered across the floor, and family photos lining the walls. There's a small home studio where Jamal now records music and collaborates with producers remotely. As his career grows, he has plans to upgrade, perhaps a slightly bigger home in Mississippi, with more space for the kids and a professional music studio. But his core belief is that home isn't about square footage, it's about the people inside it. Now let's talk about cars. Jamal isn't flashy. He doesn't drive sports cars or luxury vehicles just for the sake of image. His car choices are practical, safe, and family-friendly. He's been seen driving a reliable SUV, likely a Honda Pilot or a Toyota Highlander, vehicles known for comfort, safety, and space for 3 car seats. He also owns a used pickup truck, a nod to his southern upbringing. It's not about showing off, it's about having a vehicle that gets the job done. Whether it's hauling gear, groceries, or getting to the next gig, Jamal's vehicles reflect his values: function over flash. As his success continues, it's possible he'll upgrade, maybe to a Tesla for eco-conscious reasons or a more stylish ride. But for now, it's all about family utility. Now, let's get into his net worth. As of mid-2025, Jamal Roberts' estimated net worth is around $150,000. The majority of this comes from his American Idol win, which includes a cash prize and a recording contract. He's also earned from merchandise sales, appearance fees, and early streaming revenue. His net worth is expected to rise sharply. He's working on his debut album, has several offers for concert performances, and may soon partner with brands for endorsements. Keep in mind, just months ago, Jamal was earning a teacher's salary. This sudden financial shift is life-changing, but he's navigating it with humility and smart decisions. He's said in interviews that he plans to invest in his children's future, support his church, and possibly start a youth music program in his hometown. Now, let's look at a day in Jamal's life. Mornings begin early with the chaos of breakfast with 3 little girls. He helps get them ready, reads to them, and often hums songs while pouring cereal. After that, he heads into his home studio where he writes and records music. Afternoons might include Zoom meetings with producers, interviews, or rehearsals for upcoming shows. He often juggles music work with parenting, helping with naps, taking turns with diaper duty, or stepping outside to play catch with his older daughters. Evenings are family time, dinner around the table, playtime, and stories before bed. Despite his fame, Jamal insists on doing normal things, taking his kids to the park and keeping date nights with his wife. He also finds time for faith. He remains active in his local church and sings at Sunday services when he's home. Faith has been a guiding force in his journey and continues to shape his decisions and direction. Looking ahead, Jamal plans to tour nationally after releasing his debut album. He also hopes to start a nonprofit to support young musicians from underserved communities. His dream is to create a music academy in Mississippi where kids can learn instruments, production, and songwriting, all for free. In summary, Jamal Roberts in 2025 is more than a rising music star. He's a father of 3, a husband, a hometown hero, and a man who stays true to his roots. He lives modestly, drives practical cars, and has a net worth that's on the rise. But above all, he lives with purpose, anchored in family, faith, and the love of music. That is the lifestyle of Jamal Roberts in 2025.